We're going to review the first 30 to 90 days. So it's about the first 3 months. I tell every cleaner, if you can make it through that, you're really going to have a set job, a set career. But every new cleaner at CCS will start with about a 3-month onboarding phase designed to really set you up for success. In the first week, you'll be going through training. You're going to shadow one of our senior team members. You're going to watch, you're going to listen, you're going to ask questions, you're going to work hard. In weeks 3 to 4, you're going to begin helping on jobs. You're still going to have some guidance and coaching, but you're going to be sometimes solo, possibly in houses on some team cleans, but you're going to be learning our rhythm, learning the CCS language, and learning our expectations. Around the second month, you're going to really be working independently. We're going to use the on-site assessment form that we're going to teach you about to give you feedback and praise and areas to grow, but you're never just going to be thrown to the wolves by yourself. You always have an office. You can always call somebody. You can definitely always call your trainer, but we definitely train with care and we promote based on performance. Every client is going to start with a deep clean service. So it's either a move-in or a move-out deep clean, a one-time deep clean, or an initial deep clean, which is basically the first time, they just want to get the feel. They want to know what we're about, and then they'll possibly move on to routine cleans. So you'll hear us refer to 2 core cleaning types. One of them is the initial deep clean, or the IDC. This is our very first visit to each home. These are very thorough resets of the home. We are wiping baseboards. We are wiping the door frames. We're wiping light switches. We're dusting the vents. We focus on very neglected areas, cabinet faces, the corners, the dust. The initial deep cleans, or any deep clean, really, those require some detail, some time, some patience. You sometimes might work over your time. You might sometimes have extra time to go. We don't know because they're not a set client yet. So this is where we show up, we show out, we show off, and we make sure that they want to have routine maintenance cleans. So for our returning clients who have already had a deep clean service within the last 90 days, the routine cleans are upkeep visits. They're either bi-weekly, which is every 2 weeks, or monthly, which is every 4 weeks. But whether it's an IDC or a routine, we clean with intention every surface, every corner, every detail. It all matters. Using Jobber, you will review the evening prior to your visit, your clean the next morning. You're going to want to make sure you understand the distance, what time you need to wake up in the morning to get there on time. Review any notes and ask the office any questions if there's any neglected details in the information or instructions. The morning of, you're going to open up your Jobber app. You're going to click on the visit. You're going to send the client an on my way text according to how long it's going to take you to get there. And then when you arrive, your Jobber location needs to be turned on your phone. Your timer should automatically start. The timers are used more for compliance, and we audit the account. So at the end of every month, we'll look and see how long it's taking different cleaners to clean certain properties if the clients are satisfied. So those timers, they're not 100% accurate, and if you don't have GPS service, sometimes it doesn't track you, but you do need to have your Jobber location turned on. It should automatically start your timer. When you are finished cleaning the job, you are going to text Julianne that you are finished, our billing manager, and you are going to mark the job as complete. And then you are going to fill out an on-site assessment form, upload your before and after photos, what time you got there, how long it took you, any notes that we can add to the next visit to help whichever cleaner is cleaning it. And the on-site assessment really protects your pay, the client's expectations, our records. It's good if a client has a complaint, we have that to go back and look at. So always fill out your on-site assessment forms. Your cleaning kit needs to be stocked. I always say just wash your rags every night, put them in the washer, and then when you wake up in the morning, you'll have clean rags. But make sure your cleaning kit is stocked with thieves. You're going to get on your client hub and your cleaner hub, and you're going to request more thieves or stickers or tip cards or prayer cards if you run out of those things. But inside your cleaning kit, you're going to want thieves cleaner, microfiber towels, scrub pads and brushes, trash bags, the CCS stickers, the prayer cards, and your uniform. Always bring your mop. Clients are supposed to provide their vacuum, but sometimes they only have a robot vacuum. So I say always bring a vacuum with you. Every carpet must have carpet lines. Again, when you are finished, do not forget to text our billing department, which is Julianne, because she is the one that's able to follow up with the client, send their invoice, and get everything smoothed up. You're going to text her, "I am finished," with client's name, and her phone number is 806-292-3155. And I just want to remind you that you were hired because we saw something very special in you. I pray over all of the applications before I review them. At CCS, we do not just mop floors, we really plant peace in people's homes. We don't just dust baseboards, we restore order. This job is about so much more than cleaning. It's about showing up, being trustworthy, doing the work hard with your heart, and leaving every home much better than you found it. And so just know that's what it means to clean the gold standard way. CCS policies and why they matter. At Chelsea's Cleaning Service, our policies are not here to restrict you or punish you. They are here to protect your success. We clean with our heart, and that starts with very clear expectations. Our systems are designed to help you work smart, get paid accurately, build trust with your clients, and deliver peace through every clean with the support that you have. If you ever feel overwhelmed by the process, just remember our policies exist to create consistency, protect your reputation, and keep clients coming back. Our attendance and emergency policy states that reliability is one of the most important things that we can offer to our clients. That's why we have a very clear attendance policy. If you cannot make it to a scheduled clean, you must notify the office at least 24 hours in advance. Less than 12 hours notice is a $50 deduction from your paycheck. Less than 2 hours or a no-call, no-show is a $100 deduction. That can also be considered job abandonment. If you have a true emergency, which we understand, a doctor's note is required. Your attendance is seriously so important. Your timeliness is so important. Remember, they are expecting the best company to show up on their doorstep the morning of their clean. So your attendance does not just affect your schedule, it impacts the client. Sometimes clients will wait home till we arrive so they can leave for work. So if you're 5 minutes late, they know. So just know it impacts the client, it impacts the company, and your fellow cleaners. We're a team and we show up like one. We're going to go over clocking in, location, tracking, timers, all the things. I know we've kind of gone over it a little bit, but we need to reiterate. All cleaners must have location services enabled, and you must clock in and clock out using the Jobber app. This is so that we can audit the time it takes for these cleans and how much time it's actually taking our staff. Well, we don't pay based on timer hours because every job is quoted with a flat rate. Your timers are essential for reviewing accounts, approving time adjustments, and maintaining quality control. Each job is scheduled based on square footage, the client's notes, and any photos they have sent in. If you are running over time, submit a request for more time through the Cleaner Hub. Requests are reviewed by the office and not guaranteed, but we'll do our best to work with the client. So this is why following your timer really helps everyone. It gives us accurate data to adjust future pricing, coaching, and client expectations. Remember, Jobber is not just a time clock. It really is the hub for everything. It's where we track every clean. You need to only mark the job as complete in Jobber once the property is finished. In team cleans, the last cleaner to leave is the one responsible for completing the job in the app. So when completing a job in Jobber, always leave a short note or update if something was different than expected. For instance, show a screenshot or screen recording of the job or clock in, notes, or completion steps. So being thorough in Jobber helps with client communication, and it keeps us all very well organized and aligned. Remember, once your job is complete, you are going to text Julie Ann, "I am finished," with client's name. This is very important. This lets our office know we can send the invoice, notify the client, ask for a review, and failing to send this text causes a delay and confusion. The clients are supposed to pay by 5 p.m. It kind of slows everyone's jobs down. So make this part of your routine. It takes 10 seconds and makes a huge impact in our office. We want open communication. We have tools to make that easy. Please use the on-site assessment form. Please, if you have any information you want to share with me about the clean, use your on-site assessment form to do that. We review those, we see those. I can't always respond all the time, so please do it the easy way, do it the right way. If you want to report any client concerns, requests, supply issues, updates, put it in your form. If it's not urgent, please don't call, submit the form, and we will review it quickly. If you do need to reach out to me or to the office, try to call between 8 and 6. If no one answers, leave a voicemail or a follow-up email. I am here to support you. Respecting the system keeps everything really running smoothly. So remember, not every client has the same expectations. That is why our satisfaction guarantee is not about perfection. It really is about the heart. Clients have 24 hours to report missed areas. Once they do, we have 48 hours to return a re-clean free of charge. So why do we do this? We value building trust more than anything, more than protecting our egos. And a re-clean often saves the client, keeps the client. It builds our character and it turns them into a routine account and builds your long-term clientele. So if you get called back, don't take it personally. Use it as a training tool and a learning lesson. It is part of the process. We have all done it. Some of us many times. Show up, do your best, represent our mission with grace if you can. You are required to take before and after photos at every job and upload them to your on-site assessment forms. These photos will protect you. They will protect the company if a client has questions, concerns, or complaints. We also reward hard work. So for 5-star reviews, you get a $10 bonus. If you can convert a one-time deep clean to a routine client, you'll get 5% commission on that sale. If you can add an add-on service to a client or recommend one, you'll get 5% commission as well. We pay every Friday. We can pay weekly or we can do a bi-weekly direct deposit. Either way, those bonuses are paid out one time a month. Your tips, though, are paid every single day. So we have a tip card that we will create for you upon your hiring, and it'll be linked to your Venmo or your Cash App so you can receive your tips directly from the client and build those relationships. The better your client experience, the better your income, 100%. Build relationships, show excellence, and trust that the reward will come. Just remember, all of our policies protect our peace. They keep us accountable, organized, professional. They give clients a consistent, heart-filled experience. This is not just a job. You are part of a company that honors God, honors people, and shows up with excellence. If you follow the system, stay in good communication, and clean with your whole heart as unto the Lord, you'll not only succeed here, but you're really, really going to thrive. How to recruit top talent for Chelsea's cleaning service. At CCS, we do not just hire cleaners. We recruit heart-centered professionals. At CCS, we're not just looking for someone who can clean. We're looking for someone who wants to clean. Our ideal cleaner is hardworking, punctual, and understands that building a clientele takes time and trust. We expect all cleaners to have reliable transportation and a clean background, no extensive criminal history. We ask for open availability at least from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. for initial deep cleans so that they can build their clientele. And we operate Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Our full-time staff usually works around 35 hours per week, while part-time falls around 20. Beyond the hours and the hustle, we care deeply about our values. We want people who love the Lord, who feel confident praying over our clients' homes, and who genuinely care about bringing peace into every space they clean. Relationship building, dependability, and being a team player, those are non-negotiables. We post our jobs on Facebook, Indeed, and our website at chelseascleaningservices.com/careers. We're also listed on the Better Business Bureau and share flyers on local community boards. Personally, I prefer to recruit through Indeed because it can be a longer process. I feel like the quality of applicants tend to be higher, but when I need to hire fast and we're desperate for help, Facebook group posts get me the most volume. All of our applications come in through a jot form, and we grant email access to those on our team who are reviewing them. Reviewing applications. When reviewing applications, I immediately look for red flags, like someone admitting that they've been late within the last 6 months to their jobs, strict schedule conflicts, or not expressing a clear love for cleaning. Lack of reliable transportation has also been an issue in the past. I like when our team members can help our other team, but I don't like to hire and recruit from that basis. I always recommend texting or calling their listed referral on their application. It's an easy way to get insight into their character. The applications that stand out in the past, they usually have a clear headshot, they have a simple resume, and they usually rate themselves a 10 out of 10 when asked if they love to clean. And I pay close attention to those answers. Some phone screening tips. Once I've identified a strong candidate, our hiring manager will set up a phone interview. Sometimes if we want to get a better feel, we'll do a FaceTime or Google Meet video call so I can see them face to face. These can be done by anyone on the management team, but we will review the application together and we'll talk through what the applicant is looking for, what they know about the cleaning industry, and what expectations they should have working at CCS. One of my go-to questions is, how have you handled criticism or client complaints in the past? If their response sounds defensive or bitter, that's usually a red flag. But if they're calm, open to feedback, and focused on client satisfaction, that is a green light. Scheduling and conducting interviews. Once we feel confident in an applicant, we check our calendar to see if we have a strong team available to train them. We don't start their training until we can set them up for success. So interview questions are both personal and practical. We want to know who they are and how they'll fit into our culture. Red flags versus green flags. Red flags include poor attitude towards feedback, unreliable transportation, a rigid schedule, or any resistance to praying in homes. Green flags, I would say joy, kindness, a willingness to grow, a positive response to clients' needs. These are the people who represent the CCS the best. Once an applicant, we are ready to hire them, we'll send them a welcome packet and a job offer. Once they're ready to move forward, our hiring manager will send this through a pre-filled form. That form includes next steps for accessing the Cleaner Hub, setting up a work email, and beginning the onboarding process. We don't hire quickly, we hire intentionally. So just remember, at CCS, recruiting is not about resumes, it's about heart. And if they've got heart, we can definitely teach them how to clean.